surroundings. This isn't the Toyota Tacoma anymore. I got rid of the Tacoma. Got rid of the car payment that came with the Tacoma. And it just, great truck. I love the truck. It was a beautiful truck. I always got a lot of compliments on it after I lifted it, put the tires on and everything. But it was super expensive to maintain. The car payment was ridiculous. And for what I use it for, I was beating the crap out of it. I had already scratched some paint on it. I had taken it to Gulch's and almost destroyed the thing. So I kind of started making a decision. I'm like, this thing's way too expensive for me to be out here just kicking the crap out of it. So I started doing a little research. I wanted to try an SUV setup. So it's a huge community around the Lexus GX470, which is a Toyota Land Cruiser Prado. It's basically what it is. They breed it when they brought it over to America. They made it a Lexus and threw in some leather and some fancier interior with it, but it's essentially a Land Cruiser Prado. And if you know anything about Land Cruisers, Toyota Land Cruisers, it's their top of the line, best vehicle kind of that they make, most durable. So there's a huge off-road and outside community around these things, and you can pick them up for a decent price. Car prices are kind of ridiculous right now, but you can pick them up for a decent price. I got this one for $13,000, which is on the high end for one of these, but it did have several of the modifications I wanted to do already done, and it had new tires, got new AT tires on it, so I wasn't gonna have to do that. So that saved me, over $1,000 right there. The guy producing it already had the dash. They had an issue with these, the dash would crack over time. So there's a recall. Lexus actually put a whole brand new dash in here, so it's a brand new dash. He did the airbag delete on the back already, put the coilovers on, which I was gonna do, so it saved me money there. And he also did the entire center console replacement with the Tesla tablet center console, which I can't show you now, but it's awesome. It's got more, this is a 2003, and it's got more features and technology in it than my 2017 Tacoma did. With all the stuff, I got my Apple AirPlay in here, I got a GPS, everything ties right into this giant tablet. It controls the AC, it controls everything. So it's a really cool setup. I did have to fix a couple things. I got some actuators with the AC that are acting up and making some noise. So I fixed part of that already. I did the wood grain delete in here. I didn't like the wood grain look that they put in these things, so I blacked it all out, vinyl wrapped it all, reconditioned the seats, and then I had to put in a new actuator for the four-wheel drive controller for the diff lock, because it wasn't locking the center diff, and for traction, which I do a lot of off-road stuff. I should have caught that when I bought it, but I didn't have really anywhere to try it out when I bought it for off-road stuff, so I didn't thoroughly test that system, which I would have negotiated for a lower price. Luckily, it's something that I was capable of fixing by myself. I didn't have to take it somewhere because they would have charged an arm and a leg to do it. The part was 160 bucks, and I got it done myself and put a brand new actuator in here, four-wheel drive, and everything works great now. And I got a CV boot I got to replace up in the front. But for a truck with this many miles, it's got 170,000 miles on it too. But these things will run for 500,000 miles easy if you take care of them. And this one's been well taken care of. So the other thing about these Lexus GX470s is when they came out, they were kind of a mall crawler vehicle that a lot of the wives and women were driving around with their kids, and they were well maintenance by Lexus. They would always take them in the Lexus for all the service and maintenance on these things, because a lot of times they release something else. So you can actually go on the Lexus website, put the VIN number in, and see the complete service history on all their vehicles. And so I pulled this one, and this thing had been serviced immaculately. I mean, it had been in there like every 5,000 miles. They took this thing in and serviced, maintained. All the major work has been done. Like I said, the dashboard, all the recall work's been done. So, even though it's got this many miles on it, I think it runs smoother than my Tacoma. After reconditioning the seats and stuff, it looks really nice. So, and it's, I paid cash for it, so I don't have a car payment anymore, which is also nice.